Most of my background in the real estate development world has been on large-scale projects. One project in particular is one in San Antonio, Texas. It's the largest contiguous mixed-use project in the United States. I was the lead developer on that role, owner's rep, if you will. Oversaw construction, design, entitlements, permitting, really is where my expertise is. I've done some work in California in the past, understand the challenges of working in this state. Obviously, they want to protect their environment here. When you've got 23,000 acres and you're only impacting the environment with a footprint of less than 5% of that is just unheard of. We want people to really feel like this is their ranch. This has been an operating ranch for so many years.
Right.
With the cattle operations, we'll have horseback riding here. We want to keep it authentic. We want to enhance what's here today.
Yeah.
And if you look at the architecture blends in to the hillsides. That's really the beauty given to us, and we want to be good stewards of that and to protect that, because that's our greatest asset. Being here since 2018, being in the design of it, working with the counties and all the state agencies that you have to work with and collaborate with here in the state, the vision is actually coming to life. It's an opportunity of a lifetime. Working with 3G, again, has been phenomenal. The relationship, the alignment, the collaboration. It's a partnership, and obviously we're excited about that. We embrace it. We're grateful for it. With what you guys do, the funding piece of this to make this really come to reality, it's our job now to execute and to make it happen.
So is it correct to say that we are in the access phase of the master development? We are building roads to access every element of the site.
We're working a lot of the infrastructure improvement this year. We're planning to, as an example, a lot of our roads, our major artillery road, will be widening some of the existing roads, such as the one that's behind us here.
Yeah.
That road will be widened for construction traffic, getting our crews out here. And then our vertical part of the work is in design. We're designing the hotel this year. We're designing a lot of the vertical elements, the villas. There's so many amenities to offer here. Part of those are not just buildings. Part of those you can't build, you can't create. God gave them to us here in this natural environment with the trails, the biking trails, the Puda Creek, where you can trout fish, the glamping, where people can take their families and experience life in its natural environment.
Right.
We're hoping this is a place where people can put their cell phones down, right? And they can unwind.
While the permitting and environmental clearance process was ongoing, you pivoted and built the sales center in the city.
Yes.
I would love to know about that.
Oh yeah, it's not just for now, but it's also for the future, because this project is obviously, it's about the real estate sales, right? And the marketing and the sales of real estate. And we really feel like we talked about as well that a lot of our buyers are coming from the Bay Area. Well, they don't have, a lot of these people are busy, right?
Yeah.
They're running their own companies. So we created this experience, if you will. We call it the Anasu Club, but it's more of a private viewing for what you can see up here at the site. It's a historical building, built in the early 1900s. It's in the design district, so it's in the right area of the city of San Francisco there. And it's about 7,000 square feet, but we basically gutted those old buildings and built like you could envision your home being up here.
Amazing.
So a lot of the same influences, a lot of the materials, whether it's the marble, whether it's the appliance package, it's all top of the line. All of our millwork and cabinetry and so forth is a company out of Italy that's really the top brand, or one of the top brands, called Arclenia. But there's a lot of those that we've really looked at what's the top and what can people, when they come in, they can say, okay, this is kind of a feel of what my home would look like. But we're also made a significant investment into the immersion room. And that's being built out now. So you can go inside this room, call it like a theater, and you're immersed into this experience. And that's where the creative people come into play, is to create the content for what this is. So whether you're in the city and you're sitting in the lounge chair drinking sipping a glass of wine, you can feel the same experience as though you were standing here. And that's all part of the brand, if you will. And that's what we're not just launching a project here, we're really launching this brand. And so you got to get it right. Your execution is just paramount.
both our friends who helped us with Canadian immigration and also our lawyers recommended going global, and they didn't communicate with each other. So we just thought, oh wow, what a coincidence. So we looked into it, and you guys have a very good, pristine track record. So we're like, sure.